Are you struggling to get clients, or they buy from you once and never come back? Well, in today's video, I will show you step by step how to fix these problems so you can improve your business. Whether you're just starting out with no clients at all or already have a lot of clients, I know this video will help. Ready? Let's do this. Hello my lovely friends, it's Natalia and welcome back to my channel where I share super actionable ideas on content creation for entrepreneurs and creatives. Last week, I've shared what, in my opinion at least, is one of the first steps you should take to build a strong marketing strategy and identify where your business is lacking. In this week's video, I'm very excited to share some of the best tactics to fix these issues and improve your business through marketing. To make sure we're on the same page, I highly recommend you watch my previous video, which will pop up here, because you need to understand some basic concepts explained there. For this video, I'll continue using the Pirate Metrics, which is a simple framework to analyze different aspects of your business. Since I'm a content marketing strategist and my channel revolves around content creation, this is obviously going to be my focus today. However, there are many other tactics which I will briefly mention here as well. When you watch today's video, you'll know exactly what you need to focus on in your marketing, what strategies you can use to fix problems in the core 5 areas of your customer journey, and how to improve your business this way. Ready? Let's jump right on in. First and foremost, you need to choose what marketing channels are going to be important to you. I talked about this in my content marketing strategy video here, so you can check it out next, but I'll briefly chat about this here too. I always say at the very beginning, focus on 1 or 2 social media platforms maximum, because it takes time to master a channel and it can be really overwhelming to try and have a YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, etc. Stick to where your ideal customer likely is and makes the most important purchasing decisions. And if you don't feel like writing is your strongest suit, maybe opt for a video platform. Choose what works best for you and your customer. And I would always add email marketing to the mix, and or potentially a blog as well, because this is your platform, something that you own, and don't run a risk of losing it all when something goes wrong with one of your social media profiles. Step 1, acquisition. The acquisition is all about how any potential customers find you. This, along with the second part of the Pirate Metrics, activation, are the 2 functions of a business that you will most likely have to focus on if you're just starting out. There are various strategies that you can use to make sure people find you easily and eagerly. Once you know what channels you're going to use to acquire leads, you'll have a better idea of which tactics to choose to improve this part of your business. Here are a few examples of effective acquisition strategies. SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization and deals with finding potential clients through organic search content. And including an SEO strategy in your overall marketing strategy is effective because it helps you reach people who search for your products, services, or content that you put out there. For them, it's a simple and useful way to find information and solutions to their problems, and for you, it's a great tactic to attract them to your website. And the question you need to ask yourself here is, what are our customers searching for? So let's say you're creating educational content around something that you offer as a service or around your products. Since I offer consultations on Canva, among other things, I produce various Canva tutorials on my channel. When people search for the phrase how to use Canva, they have a high chance to find my videos because they're doing very well here on YouTube. You could be doing the same thing. Whether you're writing informative articles on your blog, publishing videos on YouTube, etc., people can find you in many different ways. While scrolling through Pinterest in search of something, they can find your pins there and visit your blog this way. They could simply Google a phrase and see your blog or your YouTube video again. They could search a phrase on YouTube and find your video, just like with the example I gave about my channel. All of this is content marketing with the use of SEO. And one thing you need to realize with SEO is that it takes time and effort. It's not the kind of thing that will help you get discovered overnight. There's a fair share of testing, producing, optimizing, and publishing content before you achieve a level of success. However, it is a strategy well worth investing in because it can help you gain a lot of traffic and strengthen your authority. That's especially true when it comes to a blog, because you're not only driving that traffic, but also building up a platform that you yourself own and have a direct impact over. Social media. When it comes to acquisition, I'm always going to be a fan of content marketing and providing value through that, because that's going to help you showcase your expertise and solve some of your followers' problems further building relationships with them. And social media platforms are getting more and more nuanced, so really laser focus on one or two and show up there consistently. At this stage, you really need to understand who you're targeting, so who you want to attract as a brand. And if there's one tip I could share in here, is to use more video content. The algorithms are really favoring videos across the board and allow you to get that better reach. And of course, I'm sure it's not going to be a surprise to you that using Reels or TikTok can really help you grow. Paid advertising. If you don't want to spend that time building up your blog and wait to rank on Google, you can use paid Google ads with some keyword phrases crucial to your business. This is called SEM, so search engine marketing, and it's about getting traffic via paid ads. The benefit of this tactic is it allows you to be visible on Google without building domain authority first. And another very effective way to drive traffic and acquire leads is through paid ads on various social media platforms. Of course, one of the most popular and powerful tools here is Facebook, but there are others like Pinterest ads, LinkedIn ads, or TikTok ads. When you use paid Facebook ads, people see them on their Facebook feed and other places, on Instagram as well if you choose to do so, and some of them may click on them to see what's up, and some may not click at all, but still see the ads enough times to develop brand awareness. Of those who engage with your ads, some may buy, but if they decide not to do so, you can then retarget them with ads using creatives that engage them further, offering special discount code or maybe a freebie to download. The possibilities are vast, and there are so many other ways you can utilize paid ads. That's just one simple example to show you how this may work. May I just say, by no means is this list exhaustive. There are tons of other ways to get traffic like PR, influencer marketing, speaking engagements, doing podcasts, traditional marketing, etc. And what you choose should depend entirely on who your audience is and what the nature of your business may be. Step 2, activation. I'm sure I'm not going to surprise you that content marketing is also very important in activation. This is where you have the opportunity to really nurture your leads. So think about what you can offer to them so that they feel well taken care of. This is also an opportunity for you to educate your potential customers, and that builds trust, which is going to be crucial for them to then actually buy from you. And while you're at it, let them get to know you better. If you're on Instagram, show up on stories, do lives, have fun with Reels, interact with your followers, and constantly give them what they can most benefit from. So educate, entertain, evoke emotions, engage them in different ways, and then ask them to perform that action that you want them to perform from time to time with a really strong call to action. So ask them to sign up for that newsletter, prompt them to download the app. Just don't overdo it. Always give, and then ask. When activation is your focus, you can try a few different tactics. Call to action. So on the subject of CTA, so calls to action, it's really important to include them almost everywhere you show up. If you think about it, what better way to ask for that specific action than to actually ask for it? I personally regularly ask you to download my content marketing strategy workbook with many of the relevant videos, this one included, of course, but I also suggest that you subscribe so that you can see more of my content or ask you questions so they can answer in the comments. And same goes for any other place, really. If you're looking for an increased engagement on Instagram, ask engaging questions and captions. Use interactive stickers on your stories, and do include a CTA to ask them to take that bigger action, like watching your videos on YouTube, downloading your freebie, signing up for a free trial on your app. Social proof. Sharing social proof is a great way to nurture leads and activate them in many ways. Any sort of a testimonial or review they can share with your audience is going to increase your chances of them taking the same exact action. With a lax example of downloading your app, if someone leaves a great review on the App Store or Google Play Store, and you then take a proactive approach and share it on your socials, include it in a trailer, ad, or a gameplay video, showcase it on your website along with these activating prompts, it can really increase your activation rate. If you're running a free webinar that you want your followers to sign up for, show these great testimonials that you got from your previous webinars. And again, this can be done across the board, be it on your website, social media, your blog. You can even mention it in your podcast, etc. Email marketing. As I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of email marketing, and it's a great way to really nurture your leads and engage them. So let's start with how you can actually build your email list, and the most efficient way is to introduce a lead magnet. And if you're not sure what a lead magnet is, check out this video here, which will explain it in a little more detail and give you quite a few great ideas for high converting freebies that you can offer yourself. With a lead magnet ready to be downloaded, you can also check that your sign-up form or landing page for the freebie is very engaging. Once you have an audience, whether small or large, you can really work on improving the onboarding journey and make sure your subscribers get great value and experience from your emails from then on. Imagine you have a blog revolving around a ketogenic diet and you want to activate your readers through email marketing. You could create a lead magnet featuring a list of 100 products to kickstart your keto journey. Then design engaging sign-up forms that you're going to place in a crucial place on your homepage and include them throughout your blog on different blog posts. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, whatever other platform that you're sharing your recipes at, you should really be promoting it as much as you can and encouraging your followers to download that lead magnet, which of course lands them on your email list. And from there, you have a chance to really provide a great experience with a series of, say, 5 initial emails which get sent to them automatically after they sign up, providing them with 5 tips to succeed with keto. And of course, then you can regularly share delicious recipes and provide further inspiration and education on your part through these emails. And once your leads are nurtured, it's going to be much easier for you to then pitch your amazing ebook with 30 keto dessert recipes that some of them will gladly pay for because you provided so much value for them before. But that's of course already taking us to the revenue stage, which we'll talk about in a moment, so make sure to stick around to the very end of this video. Step 3, retention. As I mentioned in my previous video, retention is a really crucial component because if nobody's coming back to engage with you or buy from you, you're really stopping at the very beginning of the customer journey and not reactivating your audience further. So for retention, depending on what you're hoping to achieve, you can do so with so many different things. You can focus on building really engaging email onboarding journeys and then send great reactivation emails. You could offer educational content post-purchase on your blog or social media and actively encourage your new customers to use it so they continue consuming your content and engaging with you, which then in turn leads to another purchase. And really, don't forget about your previous customers in your content marketing. They purchased from you, you did something well, now continue serving them with what they need and ask them questions that you can further improve your offering. When it comes to paid advertising, you have an option to retarget your previous shoppers with a special campaign. So you can then offer something special like a discount or a unique bonus. Basically, take actions that really create that loyalty among your followers and clients. Reviews. I know I talked about social proof already, and of course, sharing it still works for the retention phase as well, but I want to approach it a little bit differently here. With retention, you really need to make sure you analyze any feedback with great care, both with positive and negative reviews. This gives you an idea as to why some people may not be coming back and what may need to be improved to reactivate them. But feedback also gives you some amazing insights, both in terms of what your customers want and what is not so great about what you offer. You can take action with both these scenarios by either creating more of what makes them happy or fixing any mistakes that might have happened. What I'm usually very interested in is analyzing the negative feedback, being in the form of reviews, testimonials, or even comments. Again, if statistically significant, it can give me an idea of what needs to be improved about the product or service. Otherwise, the customers would just be disappointed. And this directly contributes to your churn rate, and it's something that you need to take seriously in your business to achieve any significant growth and build that loyalty you want. And as I say, taking a proactive approach is a better way to improve something than just waiting for things to happen to you. So make sure you constantly ask your audience what they want or think, and use surveys to gather feedback from your existing customers. Special offers. I've already mentioned retargeting past clients through ads and through email marketing, but I want to emphasize the importance of offering them something special. I don't know if you had this happen to you, but I've seen it many times that phone providers will give better deals to new customers than to existing clients who are due to renew a contract. And you can clearly see how frustrating it can be for those people who spend money with a company regularly but are underappreciated. And in general, it takes a lot more time, effort, and money to actually get a new client than to reactivate a previous one, so it's crucial to really take care of them well. And that's why offering free shipping, a small discount, is a great way to show that gratitude to those who purchased from you before, and in turn is usually a small cost on your side that contributes to your revenue. I'll give you a great example here, and that's Rave Coffee. Rave Coffee is one of those companies that I had in mind when I talked about a fantastic customer experience last week, which led me to becoming a really loyal customer. And you know what the very funny thing is? I don't even drink coffee. I've never liked it, never got used to it, and yet I still buy their coffee all the time for my partner or friends. And they play the retention game the right way. I get regular emails with unique offers, and the emails are actually very enjoyable to read. And they have a reward program so that when you purchase from them, you accumulate beans, which give you rewards like £5 off coupons, or you can use them toward a voucher. Plus, over time with more purchases, you unlock different ranks like Ragrad or Brewmaster, which give you more perks such as bigger discounts, more beans with every purchase, etc. And if that's not taking care of your customers well and really prompting them to purchase again without being sleazy, then I don't know what is. Customer experience. And a few words about customer experience, which really needs to be top-notch if you want return customers. You really have to excel on the delivery stage, providing a great product, making sure customer service is exceptional, and leaving a really positive impression with your customers. Ultimately, that's going to be the deciding factor on whether they come back. Once a customer gets a bad experience, no amount of reactivating emails, special offers, great content is going to make them buy again if they feel they got the short end of a stick the first time and you didn't actually do all in the power to rectify it. So for better retention, you need to focus on providing better experience for them throughout. Step 4, referral. The referral stage is about turning your loyal customers into evangelists, meaning people that go into the world and spread a good word about you on their own accord. But as with anything, it's good to give them a little nudge. For this stage, you can encourage your clients to drive those referrals for your business through your content. You can start with an innocent social media post educating your followers how reviews help support your business. You can run a campaign and actually incentivize your customers to refer their friends. You can give special codes for that occasion, which also helps you track your referrals. And again, share testimonials on socials as well. Not only does it demonstrate social proof, but also encourages others to spread a good word too. Referral programs. When it comes to marketing, referral programs are used widely with energy companies, broadband, TV, gyms, banks, mobile providers. So with these types of programs, you get some kind of a credit, points, or a discount. And many companies decide to opt for an affiliate program, which is a bit different in a way that you get a percentage or a specific amount of the purchase, and you can then pay out the money straight to your bank account. You can offer special codes as a way to drive and track referrals that people get bonuses from, etc. And when you make those incentives stackable and offer ones that are in place as long as both customers are still active, this increases customer satisfaction and can stop them from just getting the referral bonus once and dashing. I'm a loyal customer of Peppersmith, which is a brand that makes xylitol gums, and I use them to prevent cavities. They have a great referral program which gives you a £5 bonus each time you refer a friend. And there's no cap, so you could technically be spreading word about them indefinitely and cashing in on the vouchers, which give you a significant amount off your purchase. Shareability factor. And of course, if you want to increase advocacy from the non-paying followers as well in terms of your online presence, be sure you're actually producing content that's shareable in nature. For starters, you could include those types of content that are actually being shared most often, like quotes, carousels, or, you guessed it, different types of videos like reels or longer videos. And if you want people to share something, make sure to ask or cue them in a visual way. For example, include a share this text on your carousels. You should also consider jumping on a trend here and there, because these trending topics, videos, or sounds have a great potential to be reshared by your followers. And above all, show up authentically and consistently to establish great relationships with your audience and let your values really shine through. That's how you get the most genuine shares naturally. Step 5, revenue. And now for the ultimate question, how to increase revenue. Well, at this point, you ultimately have to focus on targeting your ideal client and providing the best experience possible. After all, this is who you can help the most and who's the most likely to spend money with you, come out the other way from this experience and turn into that advocate because they were the perfect client. It's a reciprocal relationship. You provide a product or service that relieves their biggest pain point and continue to deliver to the highest quality. They get the perfect solution and have a great experience over and over again to the point that they become a loyal customer. Finessing your product or service is also going to be a crucial point of focus if you want to increase revenue, because offering something exceptional is going to impact all the previous stages. With something fantastic to offer, it's going to be easier to gain more traction during the acquisition stage, easier to activate, easier to retain, easier to be referred, and all these functions will keep feeding off each other until your business becomes a well-oiled machine. So how can you increase your revenue through marketing? Let's start with cross-selling, which is a tactic used very widely, and even if you're not familiar with the name, you're likely to have seen it already. Have you ever shopped for clothes and you got a top and then you got a suggestion to buy a nice pair of trousers with it? That's cross-selling, meaning suggesting another purchase that goes well with the first one. It can be anything from a supplemental product that works well with the original choice, like a protein powder with a shaker, an additional service like bag insurance with the purchase of a plane ticket, and a bundle of products. So say you're getting an ebook with a training plan, but the shop suggests a bundle of this ebook combined with another one on nutrition. And that's exactly how you can start presenting your products with your content as well. You can suggest these combinations in your communications on social. So create some nice graphics with good product pairings, for example, as gift sets when a special occasion is coming, like Father's Day. It's all about being creative here and tying your business goals with your marketing. Upselling. Upselling is closely related to cross-selling because both are about suggesting another product to your customer. And the main difference here is that you're not offering a similar product or service of roughly the same price, but suggesting a much more valuable one, a more expensive one, an upgrade, a premium. It's all about maximizing your profit from that one purchase. It's about getting a venti instead of a tall. When you have an app with different price tiers, you can try and upsell them from a basic to a premium and so on. Here with your content, you can show why the premium version is better, how it solves more of your audience's problems, how it adds an extra level of productivity, how it's so much more for just a bit more, or let's face it, not just a bit. Abandoned cart emails. Abandoned cart emails are the kinds of emails you send after a potential customer added a product to a cart on your website, but then left without actually buying it. It's a highly effective tactic to re-engage that prospect and nudge them gently to make that purchase. Whether you offer an additional discount, a special bonus, free shipping, or simply remind the potential client of this great thing that they could have at their doorstep very soon, abandoned cart emails are very likely to increase your overall revenue. Data suggests that on average, almost a third of link clicks from such emails result in a purchase. And I have to say, from my experience working with some smaller businesses before, these rates would go up to as much as 90%. This will of course depend on the overall customer journey and the business itself, but one thing I can say for sure, if you don't implement abandoned cart emails, you're definitely missing out. And a word of warning here, you don't want to turn into a 90s TV shopping channel, so don't overdo it. Be very subtle about this and make sure it's all as natural as possible. Drip campaigns are a really great option to consider here because you basically send a few very relevant emails at short intervals after your customer takes a specific action. And of course, don't forget to keep checking your funnels and make sure you know the customer journey has no bottlenecks and is effortless and enjoyable. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments what your key takeaway is from this video. What are your favorite strategies to improve some of these areas of your business? Have you implemented them already? Share your experience with me in the comments. And of course, now that you know what to focus on in your marketing and how to improve some of the issues in your business, make sure you actually take the second step and work out a solid marketing strategy so that you know exactly what to do from now on. And I'm confident that this video here will help you do that, so go ahead and watch it now. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I can't wait to welcome you here again next week with some more content. So hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop, and I'll see you next time.